We are at the Yuma VFW. It's northeast of town, about 12 miles. This looks like some sandy back there. I'm not going back there. As always, I like to drive around. It's always nice if you can find a van just about like yours, or a rig, whatever you're driving, or someone from your home state, because then you can break up some discussion, possibly meet, greet, whatever. I don't know, I might be here for about 3 or 4 days. I usually, after about 2 days, on the third day I like to boogie. Yeah, it's pretty nice, they're here. Not bad, Chad. Look at this. This is like a, oh shit, look where they got stuck there. That's not such a, oh man, they got little shelters or whatever. Look at that tent city back here. Slab City. I guess we don't want to be in the woodsy part. People come here, they stay for free, and they just trash it out. And yeah, I get it. A lot of people don't have much money. I do not have much myself. But you know, if you're going to stay somewhere free of cost, you know, not have to pay camper fees and all, you should just, you know what I'm saying, man. Take care of it. It seems like, yeah, I don't know, looks like some people are, this could probably get kind of washy, get stuck back here. I mean, it's not bad, it's flat, but you obviously, water has come through here. And man, you do not want to park in a wash, and the salt, the sand being the way it is, it's not gravelly like quartzite. Being the way that it is, it would indicate to me that this is basically one big wash, and you should avoid the washes. So I'm going to start looking at the higher ground. I like to get my rig parked so I can see, like the VFW hall up here, you know, you can see and hear the sights. Maybe I'll just park right up front. I'm just going to be here for one day. Hey gentlemen, is this a situation where I don't have to drink the beer out of my cooler? I can go up there, get all drunked up, and then stumble back to my rig?
Are you a vet?
No, sir.
That's it.
Yeah, all back home they do.
Unless you get somebody.
You're not home.
Well, I know, but
This is not Togo world.
oh, come on, I'm from the fucking Arctic Circle, the UP of Michigan. That's not Togo land.
Michigan?
Huh?
You from Michigan?
Yes, sir.
Whereabouts?
Upper Peninsula on the way west tip.
Oh, okay.
Ironwood.
Ironwood, we're from East Georgia.
Now that sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it's Ironworks, where they make all the manhole covers and all that stuff.
That's
Traverse
why.
City. We're between Traverse City and the bridge.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Petoskey. I used to live in Flint. I was born in it up to about 35. I was in Flint. But after my dad passed away, he worked at Buick for 51 years. So after he passed away, all my family's from that western tip, and the in-laws too. So she wanted to move back home, so I sold my house and business and went up there and became the poor man that I am today. Because, I don't know, you've been in the UP, right?
Yeah, I've been in
There is no industry, there is no money.
Well, there's a mine. If you can work
No, White Pine is closed.
the Palmer mine closed over by Ishpeming and Noggin Way.
They had the one in Republic. I think that might still be going. Is it?
Talking about opening them back up again.
No, they can't. White Pine is flooded. There's so much water down there, they say they couldn't drain that water out no matter what they do. They say it can't be. It just.
There was once called the Palmer mine. That was south of Ishpeming and Noggin.
Yeah, probably more Ishpeming, because Aunt Noggin, see, my mom and stuff, they're from the Bruce's Ewan, Bruce Crossing Ewan. That's where I spent a lot of my youth growing up. But the in-laws and all my family moved over to Ironwood, to the big city. So I'm a couple towns over in Wakefield. I don't want to live in Ironwood. It just, you know,
Too big for us.
well, the houses are on top of each other, like huddled, like igloos, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I mean, I wasn't destitute poor, so I didn't have to, you know, go there. I got a place in Wakefield, not too far from Sunday Lake there. But yeah, it's really nice in the summer. But I mean, if you've been up there, you know why I'm here.
All 6 weeks of summer.
Exactly. And you know, houses are cheap. And I tell everybody, yeah, it's real cheap, but you can only use it for 6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
You know,
Precedent.
huh?
That's precedent.
Even that, yup.
Because we live there, East Jordan, we get lake effect stuff coming in.
You sure do, right off
of
Lake Michigan there.
Off of Lake Michigan.
Yep.
And we get 220, 240 inches of snow a year, and it starts in usually October, and sometimes it don't quit until end of April.
They got like 23 inches from Friday to today. And everything on my Facebook, all my family, they're snowed in. Oh, I need somebody to plow my driveway. Who could, you know? And it just, I know it. I lived, you know, 20 years I've been up there, and I'm like, man, I feel bad. They were not.
Churches were yesterday.
Everything was closed down yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yep.
Snow and ice.
I mean, it's bad.
That's why we're out of there. I just can't deal with it anymore.
Oh yeah, even, you know, for me growing up, Traverse City was up north.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't get the lake effect down in Flint there.
No.
I moved out of Flint, you know what I'm saying, out to Montrose, Clio. A lot better little area. But, you know, you don't even really have to have four-wheel drive. But you get up in that northern half of the lower peninsula, and especially the upper peninsula, I always tell the people that move there, they say, well, I bought a house. Do you got four-wheel drive? No. Get four-wheel drive before that.
I don't have four-wheel drive on. I made it, but you just gotta,
yeah.
You gotta really think it over before you
But see, you're smart. You get the hell out of there in the winter, and if you do that, you don't have to have four-wheel drive. You know what I'm saying? But that's what my thinking is. My thinking is, okay, Roy, I got my house all paid for up there. You know, I worked pretty hard and took care of all that before I retired, and now I'm like, you know, I got a cheap house up there. It's so hot in the summer down here. I got a feeling there's going to be some land cheap, like up there, and have some kind of a home base. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe a carport, small shed type situation. And I'm going to get a bigger motor home. I just bought this for $3,000. Come down here and see what the hell.
So we paid for ours, and I thought, well,
which one you got?
This truck over there. It was an old Scamper, old 1993 Scamper we bought.
Okay.
But I didn't want to spend $20,000 on something.
Nope, not right now.
And see whether I like it or not.
That's right. But you know, after being down here, gosh, there's so many free places to stay that does it make sense to buy land, or should I just get like a nicer, little bit bigger rig and maybe leave the sumbitch down? I got a little Honda CRV.
There's a couple places, if you get them new enough, you can leave them over by Y, Arizona. There's a place called Kyle Howell that's $575 for the year.
Right, yeah.
You can leave yours there if it's a certain year. Say they
They got electric and water? Not for that kind of
money. They do on
money.
the one side.
Probably cost more there, yeah.
So much a month. But
Yep,
they got electric, water, and sewer. I think it's like $200 a month or something.
Well, still, you know, if you're in and out in 5 or 6 months, you know, because up north, my house being paid for, all I do is pay the taxes. Yeah. And right now, there's no light bills, there's none of that, you know, cables off. Yeah. So the money I would spend up there, I could spend somewhere, but I definitely snowbird. Yeah. I made up my mind. I've been down here about 2 months now. And
yeah, we left the 1st of October.
How long you been coming down here?
Just the first time.
Really? Oh, okay. So you're like me, newbie. Yeah. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. We left real early. We weren't going to leave until the middle of December, but I thought, man, getting out of there in the middle of December is real iffy.
My brother
might not make it.
He's got his house sold. He's going to do the closing on the 6th. Yeah. And he's supposed to come down here, but he's kind of flaky, you know what I'm saying? He's not sure what he wants to do. You know, he'll say he's doing this and then he'll do that. But if he comes down here, I think he's going to like it, because they're all eating that damn snow right now. They're eating it real bad.
Well, you can go in and see if somebody will vouch for you to get you.
Nah, well,
I can't even.
I know why that's the situation, and I agree with it. They don't want dinglings in there. They're having a good time, you know.
They're having a good time in there. So.
sometimes it
It's
doesn't.
only a Monday, so.
Well, yeah, they're doing line dances. Yeah, they're back there. All right, take care, guys. I'm gonna go.
Don't run off mad, just run off.
Don't kick me the hell out of here. I don't want to get kicked out. Christ, I'm looking for a pretty girl too, you know. Huh? Well, try that shit down in Quartzsite. I got involved with some campers. The Nomad, was it Nomad Bash? Nomads everywhere. I stayed there a couple. Well, there are back there. I stay a couple days. I don't like to stay more than a couple days. I like to drive around and look, you know. That's just the way I am.
Buffalo on a trolling mission.
Son of a bitch, you're just gonna rip me to shreds here, aren't you? God damn. Well, welcome to you. When you
This is my fucking lot. Get
when
the
you
fuck
when
out
you
of
come
here.
to the UP of Michigan, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts and send you back down to Yuma. I ain't going home yet. I'll park on that fucking freeway if I have to. It's too much snow. Take care, guys.
Chicken shit.
Ah, shut up. God damn it. By them guys. Are we recording? Yeah. Bullshit session.